Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Fizz. How y'all doing today? Thank you so much for joining ARK 12 building series with Fizz. How y'all doing today? Welcome back. Make sure you go check out part 1. You know, in the description there'll be a playlist. It'll be part 1. This is part 2. I don't know what the name of it is yet. I kind of have it called New Diamond Shaped Build. That's pretty much what I have now, but you know, it's not going to be like that in the future. So what are we going to do today? So here we have, I haven't done much. All I've done is this kind of portion right here with a little ramp thing down over here. And then I finished over here, if you don't remember, this section right here. Didn't have any walls, and I put some walls here, and that's basically it. So I think what we're going to do today is I have a couple ideas. One I want to do is a walkway system, thinking about, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put it here, this would be in the middle, technically. So I was thinking about doing a walkway system from here that goes out over here to a tower, some sort of thing, and maybe on the other side as well. I'm not too sure, to keep the symmetry up. I might not even do that, because what I was thinking is, if we look at the tech teleporter, tech generator, and tech shield, this all is pretty, like, this is, oh, not tech generator. Tech teleporter, what is it called? Tech replicator, tech transmitter. I gotta have a spot for all of these. Now, obviously, we can do the teleporter or something. I mean, this thing can go anywhere. This thing, I mean, I guess we could just, you know, for aesthetics right now, because this is more of a modern, futuristic, you know, kind of base. This ain't an old-looking base, so, you know, we gotta make places for this. I mean, like, right here, this is, like, it's a little too small, right? And, you know, maybe, like, something like this would work. This looks a little bit better. And then maybe even a shield generator even looks even more. But then when we get back to this thing is huge. This is 7 by 7. So we don't really have a spot for this at the moment. So what I was thinking is you can, you know, make a tower or something, or maybe put this on the second floor. Don't really know at the moment for all that tech stuff. But so what we're gonna do is just work on the second floor-ish and everything. I don't know. We're just gonna start building. So hopefully everyone enjoys. If you do, I don't know. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and let's get started on the next speed build, and I'll come back to you when we're at a point where I think it's a good talker. Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that quick speed build. It wasn't too much. I don't know, it was a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's talk about what we have done. So, we have increased it by 1 floor. And I'm very happy of the what we have done. So let's take a look. Let's go from the front. So here is the main entranceway that we have right now. And as you can tell, there is something new here. Now, I don't know if this will be a stay, but I was thinking about making it a Quetzal entranceway. But now that I look at it, I quite like this. Now, I won't know if I actually want to keep this section right here until I get to the next layer, the last layer, on the last roof, because it will be a one more layer up. So I don't know if I'll keep it there, but I quite like this. It's kind of cool. It's neat. It's gonna add a very much of a challenge to cap it. What I was thinking, there's gonna be a lot of experiments on how this is actually gonna work, but I'm trying to make it look like a modern futuristic kind of techie base. I mean, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, if you were in PvE, wouldn't you build something like this? It's pretty cool. I do have to say so myself. I'm really happy with the tech tier. I really love the ARK devs. You guys are amazing. You did a really good job in the tech tier. It doesn't look like metal, and that's exactly what I wanted. Something that was cool, like metal, but not like metal. I don't know. I freaking love it. So let's take a look. So here we have the main entrance with the roofy thing here, and this kind of cool design thing. Now, obviously, there's a problem right here of being able to walk around. I probably will be doing probably put this here and then go over with another walkway to seal this off, but I don't know yet. Don't know yet. And then let's come over here. So this is, I don't know, storage room. I would technically use this as a bunker slash thing over here in this general area. So the bottom half is a dino storage, and then the upper half would be usually a bunker. But since technically we're not really living in this space, this is more of a space for storage and maybe, you know, more land-based creatures and stuff. What would the top be? You know, it could be whatever you want, to be honest. For me, I quite like it. It's got that, like, modern house kind of feel to it that's, you know, got a techie, roofy things. I love this. Let me look at this. This is 3 different materials. You got tech, stone, tech, and glass. Greenhouse glass. So everything just like molds together and it just works. And I'm so happy that it's working out at the moment. As you can tell, he's got, you know, it's kind of off, you know, offset, and I didn't want to have it equal. I could have you know, I could have just, you know, made it like a point, but this looks a lot cooler and adds that kind of futuristic, modern kind of style thing to it. And then over here, on this side, this is what I was thinking for a bird flyer landing pad. Now, obviously, rip flyers, but, you know, they might get changed in the future. Who knows? But right now, this is what I was thinking. Now, it's kind of, you know, it's square and boxy, but I was thinking of a 2-way lander. So, for instance, this part will not have anything on top. This will have probably like a railing around, and this will be able to land wyverns. Actually, you know what? We could just even test this. We can test this right now. Wyverns, total wyvern, fire wyvern, tame, and go. So, as you can tell, a very nice landing spot for your wyvern. It can literally just fit right there. You know, obviously, if you're a single player, multiplayer, you know, if you're wyvern, you know, emptying it out or something, this is a great spot to store wyvern. Or you can reverse it and do it the other way and stuff. So, and then down here, you can do, you know, your RGs, Pelagonuses, Pteranodons, tap jars. I mean, you got this whole nice little area. You know, put one. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool, you know, tech little door will be up here and stuff. I was trying to, and if you saw, I was trying to make it circular, but then I was like, nah, I think we need a landing bay for birds or something. So I was like, yeah, let's do that. And I'm combining the stone with the tech tier. I might change, yeah, I might change this out right here. It's like I broke right through it. There we go, that looks a little bit nicer. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, so that's kind of what the style is over here. Is it's a landing bay, 2 separate landing bays. One for the top for flyers, and then the top part would be for quetzals or, you know, wyverns or whatever else. And then down here, there's obviously bigger storage stuff. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll just put this ramp here for now, just for, you know, easy thing to get up and down. I might put a I was thinking putting a double ramp system or something, or an elevator. I don't really know at the moment. This whole outer area is a work in progress, so because I just quickly put it together to see what I could do to make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, so over here, when we come over here, this section right here. Now, this section I didn't do yet, and the reason why is I think I want to work on this bridge thing and kind of make this a little bit nicer. And the reason why is what I was thinking is combining this top part right here, not this one, but this one right here, combining it so like a ramp system maybe from both sides, so like from here going down to the ramp as well as being able to come in from here. So yeah, I mean, if you're like out here, you know, doing whatever, this will be probably filled in with a ramp system. I like the tree there, but the tree might have to go, but we'll have to wait and see. And then, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe just make this a giant porch area or something. Maybe a small greenhouse. But, I mean, we don't have a greenhouse, do we? Maybe we'll make it into a greenhouse. There's a lot of opportunities, and I don't know at the moment what we're going to be doing with that. So, yeah, that's why I didn't leave it like that. But I want to talk to you about it real quick on this section. So, let's start finishing up this video, maybe, and maybe do something over here. I don't know. We'll see. More experimental builds on away! Alrighty, welcome back. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that speed build. Let's take a look and let's talk about what we have. So, we have this amazing, cool looking, amazing, awesome, fantastic, cool looking, amazing texture, tech tier building that's something I don't know anymore. Anyways, alright, so here we go. Here's the whole front end for the dock situation. So what I mean about that is, remember, this is going to go out down here. This section is going to go out over here. And I'm thinking we're going to have this as a covered roof, glass roof, with tech tier roofing on the sides and something else. I'm not too sure yet, but that's kind of like the roughly idea of what I have. So, but let's take a look inside. Now, I want to go over a couple things before we continue. So what I'm going to say next episode we'll be doing definitely is be doing this next top tier, like, you know, going around and stuff. We'll be capping this pretty much. We'll be basically building the third tier and capping it. So that will be kind of an interesting video we'll be doing, because that's going to be a little bit harder to understand how that's going to happen, because I've never, you know, never done anything like that. So, I've been thinking about it. I talked to you guys about this earlier, about how we're going to get to the second, third, and, well, second, and the first, second, and third floor. So we have, you know, the first floor, second floor, and then the third floor. So what I was thinking, we could do an elevator system, or we can do a giant ramp system. And what I was thinking about is, from that section right there, we extend this part out over here, and, you know, do a ramp system. Now, that's just an idea. I don't really know if I'm going to do that yet. I would like to finish, before we do any, like, ways of getting up to the second layer and the third layer, I want to definitely finish off the roof part and see how that looks. But yeah, so let's take a look. As you can tell, I started with having these outwards, and then I changed them inwards. I was thinking about doing some sort of, like, pillar system down, but I realized it's already too much detail. Well, it's already complicated on the outside, so maybe we'll save that for another time, because I have a really cool idea for having some pillar things going out on the outside. But let's take a look. So I was really envisioning this part as a lounge slash resting area for people. Now, obviously, there is a problem right here of this. That, you know, I mean, that's ARK for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, I mean, I'm not too worried at the moment of it, so I might try to figure a way to get around it. But at the moment, that is what we have for a problem like there. But, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's something I can fix in the future, hopefully. So let's go back down here. Let's go down here. So yeah, so I was thinking about, you know, like kind of a lounge, if we had an eco mod or whatever, you know, or just if you're playing vanilla, have a fireplace here and have, you know, some chairs and some, you know, I don't know, a whole bunch of RP thing and maybe some, you know, trophies on the wall and some, you know, other stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do for this little tiny room, and that's what I was kind of thinking, because it's kind of looking over to the water. So it's kind of like a lookout kind of room or something. And like I was talking about earlier, you know, kind of doing maybe a lounge or another Dinosaurs, because what you could do is you could take out technically two of these walls, these two walls right here, if you really wanted to. You can take those out and just have it opened, and that way you can have flyers come in if not. But for this build, I'm just, you know, doing it like this, and I quite like this. And I'm also surprised that this is actually working. Roofs connecting to the walls. I'm surprised that they actually fixed that bug that's been in the game for a while. I've submitted that bug a lot. Lots and lots. I don't know. I'll come back to you guys if it's actually still in the game or not. I'll probably experiment more, but usually what would happen is I would have to do this and then walls down, because the roofs are coated that they couldn't go intersecting just a little bit. It was always just a little bit. Just always a tiny bit that they would not go. It would just say obstructed, but nothing would be obstructed. It would just be the fucking imagination of the game trying to think that it's actually being obstructed, but it's not. So I'm happy that they fixed that. Thank you, ARK devs, for fixing something so easy. Alright, over here, still don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might open it up. I'm not too sure. I'm definitely going to finish up this third layer. Now, this last layer is going to be kind of interesting, because what I'm going to have to do is add some of these here, maybe. I'm not too sure. Also, it's kind of cool how it snaps there. I'm not too sure exactly what's going to happen. I might even just leave this whole top area open as like a huge landing bay. Like you can come in with a Quetzal or something. You just come right in and land in the middle or something. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And then up here, I was, this is kind of funny. I made Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Nom 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 nom. Isn't that cool? It's kind of funny. I like that. It's really funny. And so let's go now down here. All the way down to the first floor of what I've changed. Down here I've added tech tier around just to add a little bit nicer looking to match the inside. This is going to be like this. Now, I know I screwed up and I shouldn't have had the main snap point of the build be in the middle right here, but I cannot get rid of those, and if I do, the entire dino doors will be coming down, all of them, every single one of them. So those are stuck. Future reference, obviously put them to the side. Now, ignoring that, it kind of just looks like, you know, you could probably just, you know, pretend it's like, oh, it's like a force field thingaladoo or whatever. Over here, we have now fake little pillar things. I'm going to probably add, let me see, I'll have to do some little tweaking on this, but I'll basically be adding one of these on each corner, which will be kind of cool. Did that just snap? No, that didn't snap. And having that, I'm gonna probably extend this out after looking at this. Probably definitely gonna extend this out to about thinking roughly around maybe one more, so that way it's kind of balanced from both ends. So if we look on this other side over here, it goes out about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it just cuts off right here. This is kind of just, you know, be storage for something. Who knows what that'll be? Because I didn't want to, you know, go over here because there's this giant big rock thing happening over there. And I was probably gonna do a walkway right here and then have it go down to this section, because you can go around like that. I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can build around with this, but down here, obviously, is going to be, so what I was thinking, like I said, it's going to be the walkway here, so this will go out. Obviously, you know, it's not done yet, but the walkway will basically go out, and we'll work on this on a whole project, on a whole video. We'll probably do the entire video as the walkway, because there are going to be a lot of experimental things of, like, what I want, because I want it to be open, but also covered on the top, kind of. I don't know. You'll see what, I have a cool idea, what I want to do, and I was thinking of having these drop down. Now, these drop down on the sides, not with the ramps, but I want to demonstrate what I want to do with the roofs, and have the roofs like this. Not the ramps. Obviously not the ramps, because that's not what I want, but have the roofs on the sides like that. Or even like here, and then have this go, and then have this go out like this. So it's kind of something like, yeah, you know what, I could just show you. Not with glass, you know. Hey, come on, snap. There we go. Like that, and then have this as, you know, building it downwards or something. I don't know. It's just an idea at the moment what I have. Something like that. I think it would be kind of cool. And then have, obviously, you know, railings all the way around and everything. So, but yeah. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for this video. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. If you guys liked the video, leave a thumbs up, like, share, comment. Tell me guys what you think of this modern, futuristic kind of build thing happening. I'm quite happy with it. I love the stone with the tech tier. I think it looks amazing. And hopefully everyone's enjoying this build. If you are, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Don't forget, if you want to be notified when the next video is up, make sure you hit the little stupid bell so that way you know exactly when I'm up with, you know, a video and stuff. So anyways, that's it. My name is Fizz. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.